What up, everybody? We are discussing a hot topic. This is for me personally. We got a big topic. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Before we get there, don't forget, we got Andrew, Nick, Tristan. This is A.N.T Sports Talk, episode 7, 8, 24, I don't know.
Something like that.
But thanks for tuning in.
A lot.
Now, before we get to the main topic, don't forget, we got a competition. 100 likes on this video, and Pedo Stash gets pie in the face.
Jesus.
Andrew gets its pie in the face. Let me tell you, I'm going to be one smashing it on his face.
Okay.
Don't forget, part
As long as you do
2,
it softly.
clue into, hey, if you
Don't hurt
watch
me.
the whole video, clue into the end. We have a little game for you. Don't forget about that.
You win.
This is a sensitive subject for your boy.
Why?
Because I'm a big homer. I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm
Are
born
you
and
a Cowboys
raised.
fan?
Are you a Cowboys fan?
Do you know they suck?
So the discussion of the day, what is going on with the Dallas Cowboys?
Who's to blame, Tristan? Who's to blame?
Who's to blame for the Dallas Cowboys? Andrew, what do you think?
I think there's two people to blame, primarily.
Agreed, actually.
And I think it's about 70. It's tough.
I agree
About
with
60-40.
I think that's a good
It's
I
about
like that.
60-40,
That's good.
60%.
Yep, I'm going to agree with you. I know I'm going to agree with you.
60% blame is the good old owner of the
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones.
Yes, he gets
and
it.
the 40% blame is
Yes.
Jason Garrett because he is a terrible coach.
Cannot call a play to save his life.
I think it's more so Jerry Jones because of recent events since they lost to the Bears and because of just overall he needs to be better at he needs to not have a hard-on, sorry for the reference.
100%.
He needs to stop having a hard-on for Jason Garrett.
100%.
He should have gotten rid of him 3 years ago.
Yes.
And a lot of his recent comments talking about, the Dallas Cowboys, I'm tired of them losing.
like-
They're struggling, we're struggling. Like, he's basically, from what he's been saying, just like the tone of his voice and stuff, he's kind of given up on his team. And as an owner, you can't give up on your team. You need to be the biggest fan for your team and
100%.
boost their confidence. Because whenever they're struggling with confidence and they got all this stuff going on, and they're starting to fall away with Jason Garrett, players are having issues with him.
Yeah.
How are you going to win games?
I mean,
there's a lot going on. There's a lot of drama.
They hear
That's
the
all I have to
noise.
say.
They hear the noise.
That's all I have to say.
I just think, to be honest, I think Jason Garrett should have been gone a long time ago. I think Dak actually saved Jason Garrett's job when they went 13-3. Is that correct that year? When they went 13-3 his rookie year? Correct?
It was his
Yeah,
rookie year.
13-3. So, honestly, if they had a crap year that year, Jason Garrett's probably not there. But I agree with Andrew. I think Jerry Jones is to blame mostly. Jason Garrett does, again, play a large role.
big role.
But, Jerry Jones has literally let this happen. He's let Jason Garrett be there for that long. He could have fired him, but he, loves him like his son for some reason. The funny thing to me is that Ron Rivera, if you didn't know, Carolina Panthers coach, just got fired. In the last 9 seasons, Jason Garrett and Ron Rivera has more playoff wins than Jason Garrett and has been to a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and he just got fired.
Yeah.
So when is Jason Garrett's time?
Well, his time, we know when his time
It
is.
better be
He's
at the end of the year.
He's not making it to
What if
next
he
season.
does? I will cry.
He's not making it to next season. They're already looking for prospects. They've already got 3
yeah,
guys.
Urban
in.
Meyer,
Chris
and-
Peterson.
Yeah, they got a bunch.
He's
but
gone. I think the fact that he's even staying for the rest of the season
It's
is
just
kind of-
crazy to me.
like,
But Jerry
why,
Jerry said he's got to give him kind of a little hug before he leaves.
Sure,
give
I
him
mean,
a
you
little
don't
kiss
want
on
to
the
be
cheek.
disrespectful. I guess he's been the coach for a while. You don't want to be disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
But,
They haven't won nothing. Just
They've
get him
made
out
the
of there.
playoffs how many times? Tristan would know this better than me. They've made the playoffs
2,
twice
right?
under
Twice.
Jason Garrett.
Last
and they haven't
year.
made it past the divisional round.
We've we've made the playoffs 4 times. We've won 2 playoff games.
Yeah, 2 playoff games. But again, and then I think Dak's a great quarterback and all, Tristan. I know you like Dak, but the man
But
is too
he's not a top
inconsistent.
5 quarterback.
He's
I'm
too
sorry to say, I
inconsistent.
don't want to hurt your feelings, but I can name 5 guys right now that are better than
He's
Dak.
just too inconsistent. He is great. Your whole team is talented. I can't doubt that.
There's a lot of talent.
Jason Garrett is not a good coach, but Dak is just too inconsistent for me. He either throws for 403 touchdowns or he throws for about 160
Which he didn't
yards.
have a bad game
No, but
against
see,
the Bears.
the thing-
he threw for
but-
332, a touchdown,
1 touchdown, that's it. But the thing is, that's kind of
but it wasn't enough.
No, it was kind of it's garbage time.
It
He's
was
garbage
garbage
stats. You
Yeah.
know, garbage
A lot
time.
of it happened towards the end.
Exactly.
Because they were down 31-14 against the Bears.
Exactly, and a lot of Dak's
After scoring on the first
lately,
drive,
they've
by the
lost
way.
3 games in a row. A lot of the stats he's had, even though they haven't been bad,
Yeah.
have come garbage time.
I've got
and-
more things to say, but I want Tristan to
Yeah, Tristan, get
I want
in
Tristan
here.
to get in here.
He's
I
not
know you
gonna-
have things to say.
Jason Garrett, I'm sorry if you watch this.
Am I ready?
Tristan's about to rail you,
is
Jason
my
Garrett.
time.
Rail you.
Jason Garrett, you're taking the blame 100% probably.
My Dallas Cowboys are not where I want them to be.
3 L's in a row. Shocker.
Dak Prescott is not the issue. Ezekiel Elliott is not the issue. Stephen Jones is not the issue. And ladies and gentlemen, Andrew and Nick, Jerry Jones, my boy, my owner, my GM, my owner, my president, my general manager. Jerry Jones, you are not the problem. Jason Garrett, get out of the office. I have carried you. I have backed you since we signed you. I have backed you since we put you from offensive coordinator to coach when people didn't think it. 10 years. I've backed you for about 9.5 years. You're the problem. You've got to go. It is not Dak. It is not the offensive line. It is not the lack of talent.
No.
It is embarrassing that we have so much talent. Top 10 offensive talent. Top 10 defensive talent. We've got a good offensive coordinator. We have a great defensive coordinator and defensive assistant coordinator. We are absolutely dog trash. For what reason?
Hey, you're winning the division, man.
Stop.
We are so bad. We are so bad.
Even if the Eagles win this week, they're still winning
We
the
are
division.
so freaking bad.
I want to, Tristan, on that nice little spiel you had. I'm just wondering, Jason Garrett probably would never fire himself or resign for that matter.
do you want
so
the man
how
to
does
just
Jerry
walk
Jones not get the blame for not firing him?
We are so bad. Jason Garrett.
No, answer my question.
Because Jason Garrett made one move that saved his job. When I was ready to let him go, he started Dak. I'm rewinding 4 years ago.
Sure. Yeah.
So pretty much like myself.
If I had a show back then, I would have filmed this like another bold prediction that we'll discuss on another video. We'll get there.
About who? Dak?
Yeah. When Tony Romo came back healthy, I said, as a fan, as a senior old wee little high school, I said Tony Romo needs to be the starter again. Even though Dak had gone 6-1, I go, Tony Romo needs to be the starter. Because that's Tony Romo's team.
Okay.
I don't care that we were paying $20 million that year.
Yeah.
I don't care. It had nothing to do with it. That was Tony Romo. Let him go one more time. If he goes through the season healthy with a team that had a lot of talent back then and they win, fine. And if you lose in the playoffs, then Jason Garrett's got to go. Okay, I don't think it was a Tony thing. Tony was pushed early into retirement. I will back that to the day I die. I think Tony had 2 to 4 4 years left. I really think he could have been our quarterback for a little bit. His only thing that hurt him was toward the end was his health.
Yeah.
If he was healthy,
yeah.
Statistically, regular season, top 5 quarterback.
I think Tony could have played those 4 years instead of Dak, and they probably would have had similar records. They probably would have done the same thing.
Similar.
But they would have. I don't think they would have done better in the playoffs with Tony.
I mean, they haven't done anything in
What
the
have we
playoffs
done with
anyway.
Dak?
Yeah, they haven't done anything.
No, I know.
not
That's
a
what I'm
Dak
saying.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Jason
same story
Garrett,
no matter
here's
what.
the thing.
It's the
Jerry's
same
had
story
other
no matter what.
coaches that have won, and they've been able to adapt. I'll give Jerry Jones 1% for not taking
only that little? How only that little? Why he
It's
hasn't
his
done
call, though,
anything,
like-
and he hasn't done anything in the last 2-3 years. Just get him out of there.
Which I do understand. Like Jason Garrett is. I do understand.
Yeah, he's
that
more
you
to blame.
Are blaming Jason Garrett a lot. I said 60-40. I didn't say Jerry was 100% or anything.
Yeah.
Like, Jason Garrett's a big role, but
Jerry
Jones
you got to
is
know
in charge of Jason Garrett.
You
That's
got
what
to
I'm
know signing up for that job when you take the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Side note: can anybody tell me? You're gonna guess this. Can anybody tell me what franchise is worth the most in the entire world?
Dallas
NFL,
Cowboys.
soccer,
Dallas
NBA.
Cowboys.
Dallas
It is the
Cowboys.
gosh dang Dallas Cowboys.
America's team. I
Nice,
understand.
man.
You don't take that job.
Yeah. So again, where does
You don't take that job until you know what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
You've seen the Jimmy Johnsons.
Yeah.
You've seen the Bill Parcells. You've seen them. They win. They adapt. They're Super Bowl champions.
nice?
Jason Garrett did not adapt.
So you're saying it's his fault for just
For not
going
adapting.
to the Cowboys?
It is Jason
Like
Garrett's
he
fault
should have
for
just
not
never
adapting.
showed up.
Yeah, but then Jerry, since
But-
he didn't
but since
adapt,
he didn't
Jerry could
adapt, yeah,
fire
Jerry
him.
just
But
needs to get rid
every
of
Jerry
year,
didn't.
every year there was an excuse
So that's
that
Jerry's,
saved him.
That's,
That the media had blown up
But
to
that's-
save him.
that's
Just
Jerry's
because
fault.
And
Jerry-
Jerry Jones
Jerry
is
lets it
80
happen,
years
though.
old,
Yeah.
but is very pro what people think. He's a reputation guy. And
Yeah,
if people,
no, I
if
understand
people
that.
keep blowing up
Yeah.
of the Cowboys were lacking this, they were lacking that, then he filled the spots.
Yeah. Sure.
Every year you could have thought an excuse.
Sure.
This is the first true year And there is no excuse at any position,
Sure.
at any coaching position, at anything.
But I think
and now people know that.
so.
And he's done. Jason Garrett. The only way Jason Garrett saves his job is he runs the table. He wins the division. He wins the Super Bowl.
No, he's not keeping
anything else. Okay, if he wins the Super Bowl, he doesn't keep his job.
Yeah, but there's about
He's not. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not winning
If
the
he wins Super Bowl, sure.
That's
sure.
it.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
So-
It's that, and I almost don't want him to win the Super Bowl for that
But
reason.
if Jerry
because
Jones,
I want him gone.
If Jerry Jones is doing what the people want, people have wanted Jason Garrett out for like, the
Agreed.
last 2
That is
years.
agreed.
So like
Agreed.
he should have just gotten rid of him. Like he's not going to get backlash for it. Even if you are getting backlash, like if you're losing games and stuff, and you get rid of your coach, but then the new coach comes in, he adapts well, and you start winning, like nobody's going to hate you for it.
But here's the thing you don't know about Jason Garrett because you're not Dallas
Sure,
fans.
sure.
You just don't know much.
All right.
Jason Garrett for a long time.
I mean, I can agree.
Not disrespectful.
I can agree. No. I
Jason
100%
Garrett,
agree. You know more
the
about the
reason
Cowboys
he
than I
took
do.
over because he was the quarterback whisperer. Tony Romo was the third string quarterback that he groomed. They're about I think they're 5 or 6 years apart. They're good buddies. Groomed him, made him from a third string undrafted guy from Northern Illinois to a top 5 regular season quarterback for about 10 years.
Keyword, regular season.
Dak Prescott comes in. Tony's hurt, and he makes Dak Prescott look good.
Yeah, no, he did a great job. Yeah.
Agree with me, disagree, or agree or not, coaches get jobs or keep jobs if they can make a quarterback look great.
So you're saying you should be the quarterback coach now?
Maybe.
That's what's
I
wrong.
like John Kitna. John Kitna's my boy. I've met him at Kitna.
So looking at this whole Dallas Cowboys, the offense has been a little.
It was a little shaky.
We suck!
Underwhelming.
We suck,
So wait,
Nick!
who's calling plays though?
Jason Garrett.
Still, I thought Kellen
Is
Moore
Kellen
was.
Moore
He's
stepping
starting
in
to
a
do it,
little
but after Kellen lost like the 4th game, or like the 4th game of the year, they went back
They
to
did-
Jason.
they did?
Jason's
Okay,
doing
I didn't know,
He's
'cause I knew
calling
Kellen
plays.
Moore went to
because,
it.
see, Kellen was up top for a little bit, but they brought him back down, so he's not
Okay,
calling
I didn't
plays.
know because I was like, is Kellen Moore?
Which
the
I
guy?
don't think that
Kellen Moore needs to be calling plays.
the the Bears loss was a pretty big disappointment. But honestly, like
Pretty big.
They got
it wasn't-
dominated.
It
The last
wasn't.
month has been
It
disappointing.
wasn't
Dominated.
It wasn't one where you thought it was going to be an
Dominated.
easy win because you're playing
You're
against
going-
the Bears.
you're going
playing at
Soldier
home.
Field.
The only thing that makes you think that it's an easy win is you're playing against Mitchell Trubisky. And honestly, whenever he goes for 4 total touchdowns against you guys,
No, but
that
here's the
looks
thing.
so bad.
Jeez, he ran. He looked like God dang, looked like Emmett Smith out there. We made him look like Emmett Smith. Here's the problem.
Your defense
Here's
has
the
been
problem.
not good lately. By the
Here's
way,
the problem.
He's so
Your run defense
Dear
is terrible.
bad.
If I'm gonna lose to the Bears, to the Bills, and to the Patriots, good God, make it competitive.
Yeah.
Scoreboard said we lost the Bears by 7. I felt like we lost by 40.
No, it looked
on
like you-
Thanksgiving,
you-
on
you
Thanksgiving,
scored on the
I
opening-
sat there. I slept until noon. I woke up, had some turkey. Boys, I got a couple pieces of pie, and I watched that Cowboys game, and I was embarrassed by what I saw. We lost by about 40 in that game.
To be honest,
and
Josh
the
Allen's a
Patriots
beast.
just made us look like donk.
Josh Allen's a beast. So
You score in the opening drive against the Bears. You're up 7-0.
We scored
And
opening
you're-
drive against the
You're
Bills.
down 31-14.
Both
going
times
into
I'm
the
sitting
fourth
there on
quarter.
Thursday. I'm sitting there Thursday afternoon, Thanksgiving, on Thursday night
Yeah.
against the Bears. I go,
Yeah.
well, shumbuck, boy.
Yeah.
We just scored a touchdown. That looks real
Yeah.
easy. And then guess what? 24 unanswered.
Josh
Next
Allen.
week, 24 unanswered. I am embarrassed.
The Bills are
to
better
be
than
from
the
the Dallas
Cowboys, though.
Cowboys. At this point, yeah.
no, they just were before.
At this
game.
point, the Miami Dolphins. You're ugly Miami Dolphins are better than the Dallas Cowboys.
It's-
Hey,
yeah.
by the way, Brian Flores, you're doing a great job. The roster sucks. Don't let him.
I would be scared to go against freaking North Carolina State Community College at this point.
Okay.
We are that
Can you
bad.
can you put at least like a 2% blame on Dak or?
No blame on Dak. What?
I agree. Dak, I don't think Dak's to blame. I don't like Dak as much as you do, but I don't think
like
he's to
Dak.
blame.
I'm
I don't think Zeke's
embarrassed.
to blame. It's one thing to let the Bears score 31 points on you. It's another thing to score 7 points after your
Here's
opening
what-
drive in the
I'm-
next 2.5
I
quarters.
like Dak. Dak has some
They're
issues.
so talented.
Dak has some
offensively.
issues, but Dak can win a Super Bowl. He is in no way the worst player.
with the right
Time out.
with really
So-
good coaching.
So is play
They
really
won
calling
good
Super
team,
Bowl.
and he's got a really good team.
is play calling then 100% to blame for you guys not scoring? So only scoring 7 points in the next whatever.
Just overall coordination, honestly. Coordination,
So-
play calling was bad.
They don't want to play for
It was
Jason.
bad.
They don't. They've heard it from Jerry, and they're going to back Jerry because that's the guy that signs the paycheck.
They almost
Jason Garrett
looked-
does not sign the
yeah.
paycheck, so they're on Jerry. And Jerry.
So why
is,
does Jerry
is,
hump
is-
Jason Garrett's leg then?
he's done.
Oh,
For a
now
little
he's
bit-
done.
For a little
Bye.
bit,
6
he was
years
kind
too late.
He was a
bud.
prodigal
He's
child
done.
because he took a no-name Tony Romo and made him look great,
What do you-
and a no-name Dak Prescott and made him look great.
Yeah. So going this direction,
But we're not winning.
We've pretty much settled who's to blame now.
The Dallas
going this
Cowboys
direction,
suck.
what does their future look like? Not like future. I'm saying the rest of the season.
We're going to win the division,
Okay.
Hells.
and we're going to get smashed by probably the Seattle
Time
Seahawks
out.
in the first round.
What is your record?
Do you win the next 3?
Probably 8-8.
Yeah.
So-
that division's so weak. Usually, like the Dallas Cowboys are going to get into
So
the playoffs.
pretty much
most
to win a
of the time.
Super Bowl, you have to play the whole NFC East in the playoffs.
Once we hit the playoffs, we got to run the table.
Well, really? Do you?
You got to run something. You got to stop.
You
playing
gotta
safe.
cheat
against that
deflate
Bears
balls
team.
or something.
You guys look like you were just so scared of losing that game that you guys didn't go out and win it.
I'm embarrassed.
Dude, they keep.
I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah.
3 straight losses.
Like, comment, subscribe. Dallas fans, please tell me how bad you feel. Dallas fans, at TDogTheAce on my PS4. Let's
And
discuss it.
interact with the
Dallas.
competition.
All Dallas fans out there, I'm so sorry.
Dallas
We
sucks.
suck, dude.
Jerry sucks.
I'm
Jason
done.
Garrett
Jason
sucks.
Garrett.
Dak sucks.
Hey, I got a cardboard box. Take it. Like, subscribe, comment. Tune in to the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching.
100 likes, I get pie in the face.
Jeez Louise, Dallas. Please get it together. I'm done losing.
Peace.